guys, how you doing? Back here at the 125, and I did a little trim on the plants. You can see they're not as dense as they were. They're a little more cut back, and there's a little more room in the tank, and things are growing a lot healthier now. There's not as much algae on the plants. You can see they're nice and green. The fish are happy. They're swimming around. The big ones are hiding back there in the corner still. They like to hide. You might see something here on every one of my filters. Oh, and just so everybody knows before I talk about the filters, this guy, he is suffering from swim bladder disease. I have it mainly under control, but he overate, and that messes him up. So that's why he's swimming around like that, because he's a pig and he likes to eat a lot. He's fine though. But on all of my hang-on back intakes, this one, and that one, you'll see I put a sponge on each intake. Let's see if I can get close here. You see that sponge there? The reason I put that on there is a lot of large solids will get picked up by that sponge rather than going into the actual filter and clogging up my filter floss. It'll get caught there, so I can clean that out, and my filter floss lasts a lot longer, keeps this tank a lot cleaner. The tank looks white right now just because of the lighting. I don't know why, but this water is crystal clear. But that's just one little thing I wanted to show you. There is something else that I wanted to show you that I got today, and that's out here in the other room. So if we come out here and look, I got another tank. This is a 55 gallon that I picked up today, and it wasn't just this 55 gallon here. I also got, well, I guess we'll start over here. I got a 48-inch LED light. It looks to be it looked like a T8 light fixture that the previous owner put a LED tube replacement in. It's not super bright, it's kind of dim, but light is light, it'll light up a tank. And then down here on the floor, we got a whole bunch of decorations. Lots of different stuff. These fake plants. Look at the size of these things. Look at the base on that. Lots of leaves on these things, lots of foliage. I'm trying to get out of the fake plants, and I'm trying to run more live plants. Oh, also behind me here, I didn't get these today. These are 3 5.5 gallons. They'll be getting set up too, as well as this 55. But anyway, back to the plants and stuff. I'm trying to get away from these, but I'm definitely going to use these when I set up the fish room, just so I'm not maintaining so many live plants when I first start, because I kind of want to roll into it a little slow. But lots of decor here, and actually there's one piece that I found right here. This is real driftwood. I thought this was all fake stuff. This is in fact a real piece of wood. So I'm super happy about that, because I can use this and make a nice scape. But there's probably over $100 worth of all different kinds of stuff sitting right here. So that's cool. About $100 worth of fake plants and decor, and 55 gallon tank. Figure $100 normally if you buy it. If you get it at $1 per gallon sale, 55. They don't really do 55s at DPGs anymore, but I'm gonna go $100 average price for that. So we're at $200 so far. I'm going to total all this up, and then I'll tell you what I paid for it at the end. Cheap airstone. It is at least a 12-inch, probably like a 14-inch airstone. We got a Marineland 300-watt heater. A couple decorative rocks there. I'm probably not going to use those. This is a Tetra Whisper 20 and a Tetra Whisper 60. So between these four things, we're probably looking $20, $10. This is 35. So we'll say $50 and 55 total for those four things. And then here, I have to see if I can fix this, but I got a little tiny wave maker. but the suction cup broke off. I'm sure I can still use this for something. I'll just have to figure that out. Here we have a, let me go up like this. This is a Emperor 400, rated for 80 gallons. Has the 2 filter cartridges in it, as well as these 2 cartridges with ceramic rings in there. So this thing is really nice. Those retail right now for about $70. But the real thing that I think is really neat is this. 2 Fluval 406s. These retail $200 a piece right now. Now the one thing is I do not have the hoses for them, but I do have all the intake parts minus 1 pickup tube, so I'll have to get that and the hoses. And then this one right here, if I hold the camera like this, everything inside of here is still in bags. This is brand new. All these sponges are still white. They are brand new. This is a brand new filter that's never been used. This one, when you open it up, nothing is inside of it. All the trays are there. There's just no sponges, no ceramic rings, no charcoal, none of that. It's empty. Still has all the trays though. This one was never hooked up either. So these are $200 a piece. So that's $400 plus this and all this is probably $400 to $500. Well, that's $500 sitting right here on the table. And then $100 in decor, $100 tank, cheap light, probably 20 bucks. We'll just go with that. And then over here, I've got a brand new set of tops for that tank. They're not glass tops, but you know, the glass on them is brand new. It's clear. You know, so those are good. I've got the original lights, so I have those if I want to set them up on another tank. So this is probably about 30 bucks, plus the original lights. So all in all, you know, we're probably looking about $800 and stuff that I just got today between the tank, the decor, all the filtration, the lighting between this stuff and that one over there. It's probably like $800 worth of stuff. And I paid $0 for it. It's all free. It's all free stuff. So I can't wait to get all this stuff hooked up, get it all running, and set up a fish room. I can't wait. I also have this 75-gallon right here. Now, I know what you're thinking. 75 gallons are 4-foot tanks. This is a 6-foot tank. Okay, that's a Marine Land 350 for size comparison. I just resealed it, that's why the silicone is here. This is a 6-foot 75-gallon tank. It's considered a 75-gallon long. They didn't make a lot of these. I did break the trim when I took this off, so I have to make some trim on that, so I'm just going to build it out of wood, and then this tank will get set up, the 55 will get set up, the 5.5s will get set up, and then I'm also picking up a 20-gallon tank this weekend, and hopefully in the next coming weeks I'll have a 20 long, a 20 and a 29 I'll be picking up too. I'll be getting those relatively cheap also. And I also have all these little tiny filters right here for the 5.5s and 10s or whatever I decide to get. But that's what I wanted to show you guys. If you get out there and look and do your research, you can find aquarium equipment cheap. And that's good stuff. You know what I mean? So, you know, like, I hate to make this video any longer, but I'll bring you out here. And I'll show you my other tank. Light's off right now. Hang on 1 second. Here's my 55-gallon that I have set up. Get down below that light. A couple goldfish in here. I have a Sun Canister Filter, Tetra Whisper 60, cheap Aquaneat lighting. Those are rocks that I found outside and some old fake plants. But this tank is running pretty good. The tank itself, I got a $1 per gallon sale for $45. I know what you're thinking, 55-gallon tank, $1 per gallon is not 45. I picked it up for $55 and had a $10 off coupon, so 45 bucks. For a brand new 55, that's great. So, I also have a little 5.5 gallon up here, the Beta. He's pretty friendly. And then I have a 10-gallon quarantine with another Orlando that has a swim bladder disease. He's really bad, so he's just going to live out whatever time he has left in that tank. I've treated him for a couple months now. He's not getting any better, so I'm just keeping him by himself in that tank. But that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to show you what I was able to find today, what I was able to get, and just show you guys that you can find stuff out there cheap to keep you in the hobby and keep you going. But that's it. Keep your eyes open. You can find stuff. You know, keep yourself in the hobby. Have fun.